ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey as the Mudbugs conclude this two-game series against the Odessa Jackalopes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder, and this is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. As tonight, the Mudbugs try to snap out of a three-game funk. They've lost their last three, including two against Oklahoma, and last night by a final score of 2-1 in the shootout. And it just felt like one of those odd games where it didn't have much of the flow that Coach Soupy wanted out of his guys, but he felt like the game was okay overall. They were able to produce 45 shots on net, but he felt like a lot of those shots were from the perimeter. And you really got to tip your cap to Gurglia-Rose, who made 44 saves to pick up the win. And, you know, tough night for Simo Bushler, who played well, took the tough luck loss, made 28 saves. And in the shootout, the only goal scored there was from Tanyan Bajer, as he was the only one who scored. All three Mudbugs came up short on their attempts. With the loss, the Mudbugs went to 18-12-5. They got an important point thanks to Alex Park floating in his second goal of the season, and he was able to give the Mudbugs a point. So now they're tied with New Mexico once again with 41 points. So that's a good thing for Bugs hockey. But you have Lone Star, who took a tough loss. They're stuck at 54 points. The Oklahoma Warriors are in second place. They won again. They've won 5 straight. They're in second place in the South Division, and they're at 51 points. So there's a little bit of a separation between the top 4 teams here in the South Division. And you have Amarillo, who's been playing better hockey. They won last night. They're 4 points out of a playoff spot. Odessa with the win last night. They're now 8 points out of a playoff spot. That's not impossible for them to gain some ground on. Then you have the Rhinos and the Ice Rays at 24 and 21 points respectfully. The Mudbugs know that a win tonight would be big because it would give them a 3-point weekend. Not the best weekend, but certainly not the worst. And the Mudbugs know that points are very important, as we'll talk to head coach Jason Soupy Campbell in just a little bit. It's the Bugs and the Jacks, game 2 of this 2-game series. Good evening. We're so glad to have you with us here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We'll have more after these messages. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. The finale of this 2-game series between the Mudbugs and the Odessa Jackalopes. We're joined by Mudbugs head coach Jason Soupy Campbell. And coach, it felt like it was just yesterday that this team won 11 of 12 in their last 6, and now you've dropped your last 3, and
You didn't show up to the post-game meal, so I know something's seriously wrong there.
No, I didn't get to the post-game meal, not because I was mad or doing something. We were just talking in the coach's office, had a college coach in here talking about players and former players, and so we just kind of got hockey talking and about our game and other, the college game and all that. So we just didn't end up making the post-game meal, but boys played hard. We had enough chances. We kind of reverted back kind of to the beginning of the year, lots of chances, but we weren't able to bury, and their goaltender did a great job, and we just ultimately didn't get enough traffic, didn't get enough second shots on them because rebounds were there, but we just weren't able to get sticks on pucks and bury one until late, and then shootout happens. You never know what's going to happen.
Did it seem like the flow of the game was a little off for what you guys wanted to do and how you guys wanted to dictate the pace? Because I know you outshot them 14-4 after one. Well, from what it looked like, it would have looked good.
Well, it was a bit of a track meet last night. We weren't as physical as we needed to be. A lot of back and forth hockey, really minimal whistles. So it was a lot of pace. The game actually went by fast.
You like those?
Yeah, I do. I do like them. But we had 14 shots, and of those, I think 6 of them were kind of from the outside, real easy to handle for them. But the other 7 or 8 were decent shots with rebound opportunities that we didn't connect on and bear down net front, and these guys play tough in front of their goaltender, so we're going to have to be tougher and play tough and try to outsmart them there, find a way to get sticks on pucks and put it by them.
Well, you picked Alex Park to be heating up for the Mudbugs, and he kind of floated one toward the net, and I guess the old saying, just get pucks toward the net and good things will happen, and helped you get a point.
Yeah, it was one of those that he shoots it, and deflects. I didn't even realize how high it went in the air until I watched it on video. But I guess you put it up high enough, you're going to lose some sight, right, of that puck. But one for. How many have we done of those? 1 for 20. Not bad for heating up with the Mudbugs, but good for Parky. He's actually been playing some good, solid defensive hockey lately. Like starting with that Oak City series, he was one of our best D-men in that, if not our best D-man in that series. But defending hard and defending well, and again, I don't know if his first period was as good as he wanted it to be last night, but he did get better as the game went on, and he was rewarded with a little candy there at the end by getting a goal.
I know you guys are going to make some tweaks to the lineup. Nick Lavassier and Brent Litcher, 2 guys who've been kind of in and out of the lineup, are going to get some opportunities tonight, and I'm sure you're going to look for a spark out of those 2.
Yeah, definitely. And really, they've had some good practices this past couple weeks. Levy was coming off that injury, and then we went away on break, and it was hard for him really to kind of get back in game shape, because of all that. If you're concussed at one point, you can't exercise, and so. But I think he's ready to go, and we're excited to see him back in the lineup. And Litch is a gamer, and he's a good team guy, and he's been busting his butt in practice in the gym, and he pays attention to what's going on. So I expect these guys not to be missing a step here tonight.
I know Drake Morris, your point leader, took a hit last night, and I know it shook him up. Is he going to be in and out of the lineup? I know there was maybe a game-time decision from what I heard earlier today.
Yeah, he's going to be a game-time decision, and, if he's in, he'll be going full throttle, but, if not, then we've got guys, again, that can get in there and do a great job for us. So, obviously, his health is our main concern, and we're not going to push any envelope that's going to jeopardize his health. So, if it's something, but, hockey players, there's a lot that they can play through, too. So hopefully he'll be all right, and we'll have him in the lineup.
I know that we're past the midway point of this season, and I'm one to always look at the standings. I don't know how you guys are. I know you guys are focused on the Mudbugs first, but it felt like it was just a day ago. Like I said, you guys were riding high. You were right on the tail of Oklahoma. Now there's a little bit of a gap, and now you're kind of jockeying for the 3rd spot in the South. You got New Mexico there, and then you got Amarillo kind of creeping up behind you. They got a big win last night. Do you need more of a sense of an urgency from your team tonight?
Well, Yes, urgency, but not like, you don't have to take chances. You got to stick to the game plan and be patient with it. And we really were last night, Ultimately, we get a bounce and it goes in and we tie it up. It takes it to overtime. But, we do look at the standings because you have to, but it's not something we dwell on. From a coach's standpoint, we look at it, okay, this is where we're at, okay. And but ultimately, it's put the game plan together that you think's going to win this hockey game tonight, and we go out there and we try to execute it from coaches on through, and then hopefully we just take care of our own business and we don't have to worry about what goes on around the league.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages as we count down to the 7-11 Margaritaville start time. We'll have more after these messages on the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Odessa Jackalopes, head coach by Scott Durr. The assistant coach is Chris Francis. At left wing will be number 11, Ryan Mansfield. At center will be number 18, Ryan Kelly. And on the right wing will be number 28, Tanyan Bajer. Defensively for the Jacks, it'll be number 5, Lemuel Vardy. And number 4, Jackson Hay. Your Whataburger, and in net will be number 33, Gurgly Arose, who got the win last night in net. For the Mudbugs, the Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs, once again led by fifth-year head coach Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Michael Hill, the assistant and goalie coach Rich Perrant, the honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 16, Nicky Miller. At center will be number 25, Jaden Goldie. And on the right wing will be number 9, Logan Gotinsky. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 6, Maxim Sushinsky, and number 4, Matthew Danziger. And making the start in nets from Winchester, Massachusetts, will be the very talented number 31, Tommy Aiken. The numbers on Aiken overall, he is 4-6-3 with a 2.61 goals against and a 904 save percentage. He took a tough luck loss last week, and really things kind of snowballed against him, but the team in front of him also kind of collapsed as well against the Oklahoma Warriors, and he'll look to avenge that and get a big win tonight where the Mudbugs need to snap out of this 3-game losing streak. He was very relaxed this morning when I saw him, and he's really just one of those happy-go-lucky type of guys, and that's great to have and a mindset in such a tough position. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs Hockey tonight is brought to you by Porter's Industrial, delivering the difference in the Arklatex for over 20 years. Porter's Industrial strives with the utmost integrity to meet our customers' needs with quality uniform and facility services for your business. Mudbugs Hockey tonight is brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all. They're located at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or by logging on to fireplacespecialties.net. The Mudbugs in their special 318 jerseys. It's the black and white kind of color scheme. The Jacks in their white jerseys with the Jackalope logo in front and the red and black numberings and letterings along the backside. This is game number 6 of this season-long 8-game homestand that the Mudbugs are on. Of course, next week they'll have the vaunted arch rival Lone Star Brahmas in the building. It'll be our Mardi Gras themed weekend. You can get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Mudbugs getting ready for a big weekend next weekend, but they want to get a win tonight, make it a 3-point weekend, and get some momentum going into that tough series against the South Division leading Brahmas. So glad to have you with us here for a Louisiana Saturday night at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. A great crowd still filing in here at the George. It is our Music Appreciation Weekend along with our annual Scout Night here at the George. Now we ask you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Another sensational rendition of tonight's national anthem, sung by the very lovely Miss Kendall Roy, who was able to serenade us this evening. It is the Mudbugs and the Jackalopes, game 2 of this 2-game series. Mudbugs have lost their last 3 and are looking to snap out of a funk that really felt like it was just yesterday. The Mudbugs were riding high. 11-12, 6 straight. And now, this evening, they'll look to get back into the win column. That's a good-looking crowd right now. Still filing in here into the George. Big thanks to all our fans who showed up to Buffalo Wild Wings at the Bossier City location. It was a great turnout. And that was a lot of fun, eating those delicious wings. Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Wings BOGO Tuesday, boneless wings BOGO Thursday, and happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. Buffalo Wild Wings, wings, beer, sports, what more do you want? A proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. This is a big start for Tommy Aiken. He knows how important it is to do his best to give his team a chance to win. The Landers opening puck drop is won, and Danziger has it along to the near side. Puck now trimmed in to my right. Into the near corner it goes. Goldie tries to grab it. Now through the middle. Played back up top. Shot fanned on there by Sushinsky. Now played back out to center. Now spun around as Danziger tied up his man. That was number 11, Mansfield. Now played along the left side. It's ladled in there by Gotinski. Along to the near corner. Good hard check. Now along to the far corner. Try to play around to that far side. That's Musket. Digging, clawing, trying to get it off the boards. Now along to the far side, mishandled there by Garrett Steele. The puck is golfed in there by Mansfield, and Odessa will get its first change of the night. Along to the right side, Park along to that far side, on over to Austin. They rip it toward the net. Left pad save made there by Arose. That was poked toward the net from that far circle there by Steele. Now along to the far side. Puck now played around. Oh, hard check up top there. That's a vicious takedown there by Emerson Good as he took Musket down to the ice. Now behind the Bugs net to the right of Aiken. Played around to the left side. Nickel cannot get it out. Now far side. Snapper toward the net. Aiken makes the stop and he'll cover it up. That's a shot there by Cameron Dunn from the right wing circle. Big hello to the Aikens. And of course, Aiken's mom is Jen Schutzbank, watching from North Andover. Glad to have her with us. Aiken has a big following. And we're glad to have them all with us. Saw Aiken this afternoon. He was smiles, fist pumps. Usually, goalies don't usually talk to you very much, but Tommy's a different kind of bird there. He's a little bit more relaxed on game day. Simo Bushler, not quite as much when he is getting ready for his game, and I don't blame him. Puck now to the right of the aforementioned Aiken. Now, puck goes through the goal mouth. Corralled there by Vitale, who had his 13-game point scoring streak come to an end last night. Ryan Burke had a 9-gamer come to an end. A lot of streaks came to an end last night as the puck now is flipped in to the Jack zone. Nickel in on pursuit. Now taken there by Nate Boak. He goes to the near corner. Good pursuit there by Lavassier. Back in the lineup for the Bugs. Nick Lavassier, Brent Litchard, a couple of guys who didn't play last night. Puck floored back into the Odessa zone. Played around to the far side, taken there by Wojciechowski. He winds it on back to the near corner. It's taken there by Boak to the far side. It goes to John Criston. Criston now sails it off the stick of Miller, and it deflects out of play. Puck now played back out. Face off at center ice. Still scoreless in the early stages. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Face-off won there by the Jacks to the near side. Puck winged off the body of Fledemeyer. Now the puck pinballs around, jabbed up ahead to the right side. And it's guided back into the Odessa zone there by Miller. Now played around the far side. Oh, good hard check along the far side. Now along that right side, Haru drops it off to Gotinski. Gotinski went through the middle. It got blown up now, held up a little bit along the left side. On-man rush of Odessa hurries. They're going to try to grab it. That's Brendan Finn. He'll flip it in behind the cage of Aiken. Along to the far corner, now played around to the right point, settled down there by Mitchell, but he can't hold the zone. Now along to the near side, Wojciechowski will blast it back in. Whoa, took a weird bounce on Aiken. It gets stuck along the side of the net, and we get a break in the action. Sometimes these corner boards have a little bit of a mind of its own, and that one fooled Aiken for a second. No damage done for a break in the action. Like an idiot, I forgot my glasses. I'll have to pick that up during the first intermission. Try my best to see everybody. I don't wear them all the time. Maybe I should. Now to the right point. I'll try my best. Quick shot there by Steele, and it's gobbled up there by Arose from the near half wall, and he'll cover it up. I have to say, this is the first time in 7 years as the Mudbugs voice that I have forgot my frames. There's a first for everything. I was rushing this afternoon to get to the rink. Somehow I left him in my car. Nobody's perfect. I'm far from it. Now Odessa has it along the near side. They thread it around to that far corner there to Trevor Mitchell. Mitchell trying to nip it out. He can't. Now high slot thrown down low. That was, I believe, it was Steele trying to get it down low toward the net. Now along to the near corner, played back up top. Waiting there is Sushinsky as he throws it now along to that far corner. Now play to the left side, taken there by Good. Good has it now 3-on-2. Now a 3-on-1 if they hurry. Green now nips it into the near corner. Played around to the right side. That's Burke banging it up ahead off the stick of Marino, but he comes in a little bit too early. And it's an offside on Bugs hockey. Mudbugs back at it next weekend. It'll be the Bugs and the Brahmas. Another chapter in this long-standing rivalry between the two. Mardi Gras theme tonight. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 by logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Far side. That's Boak. He'll bomb it into the Mudbug zone. Around to the near side boards to the right side. Marino played off the stick of Vitale, and Vitale will just scale it in to the Jack zone. 5 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Played around to the right side, 2-on-2. Puck throttled back into the Mudbug zone there by John Kristen. Now flagged in there by Vardy. He'll play it around the near side. Tripping it up there was Hughes. He goes through the middle, and he finds the stick of Fledemeyer. Shot toward the net, rather, from the near corner is easily sticked aside there by Aiken. Now along to the near half wall. Mudbugs battling for it to the right of Aiken. That puck resides. Pushing, shoving, clawing, hacking, whacking. Trying to get that puck out of that ditch. Digging are the Bugs. And a little feistiness there from Haru along the back. He's good for that. And now Haru kind of getting his head involved there. Now pushing and shoving. They got a couple of lovebirds tied up along that near corner. And they untangled themselves. That was Finn and Haru. Now the puck worked back in. Shot from the far post there was saved. Now a bevy of humanity in front. The puck kicked out free, and we got a whistle. Almost 6:17 gone by here in the opening period. A shot toward the net goes wide. That was a shot there by Goldie. Puck sparred back into the Bug zone. Flagged down there by Haru. He'll go to the near side off the stick of Miller. Now played along the right side. Puck floated all the way down. It's going to get on net, and Arose has got to cover it up. 6:39 gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Miss Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Face off to the right of Arose. One there by the Bugs. Austin will angle it in along that far corner. Good hard check there by Musket. Always given 110p. Now along to the left side. Played there, now worked in deep. That was Mansfield trying to poke it toward the net. Now spun around and taken around that right side. Puck now just lifted up ahead. It was too far there for Brian Burke. The Mudbugs without Drake Morris with a disclosed injury. They were going to try to get him in. They had him on warm-ups, and they said no. So Morris is out. Sutton Murray was in. That was the lineup indecision the Mudbugs coaching staff had, and that was why lineups came up a little bit late. And a little bit of a concern as the Mudbugs point leader will be sitting out tonight's game, but of course Coach Subi always errs on the side of precaution. Park has it back into his own zone as he'll yank it back out to center. Big hello to the Parks, tuned in tonight from Chatham, Ontario. And now played up ahead. Here's Austin, a shot. And that one might have hit a post behind Aiken. And it is ricocheted out of the zone. That was Josh Austin, no relation to Ryan Austin. Elvis in the building. This is our Elvis / Johnny Cash lookalike night as part of our music appreciation weekend. Well, if that's Elvis, he lost some weight from the last time we saw him. Puck banked into the near corner. Good hard check there by Vitale as he works it into the near corner. Now played off the far side. Puck wristed toward the net. Save made there by Aiken. He didn't know where it was. Now along to the far corner. It's handled there by Kedlasick. Now played back up top, but nobody was there. Now played through the middle. Puck now backhanded in deep there by Marshall. Into the near corner it goes to the right of Aiken. Good hard check now. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out of the zone. Play to the top of the point. Shot toward the net. Ricocheted wide. That was a shot there by Wojciechowski. 9 minutes gone by here in the opening frame. Scoreless from the George. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live. So glad to have you with us for the finale of this two-game series. Puck now yanked back out to center there by Litchard. And it's lambasted back in there by Mitchell. Played around to the right side. It's taken there by Lavassier. He drops it off to his roommate Litchard. Litchard skates in, backhander! And that one was stick-tied up there by Boak. Good hard check as he got dumped down there for lunch there by Lavassier. Along to the near corner, battling for it. Played around. Mudbugs trying to get that puck. They cannot now. Along to the left side. Good hard check as Armillo met Zarski for the first time tonight with that hit. Well, guys getting tangled up tonight. Zarski zips it around the near side, boards all the way down. Goldie in on pursuit. Puck now iced all the way down, but it was deflected. And now Odessa steals the puck. They have it now along the left point. They'll work it around the perimeter. That's Fledemeyer. Shot from the far half wall by Hay. Got blocked in front. Now played around the right side. Here's Gotinski. He's got numbers with him. That's Goldie. He drops it off to Goldie, thrown across. It hit off the skate of Fledemeyer, which broke it up. Fledemeyer now has it. He'll wrist it through the middle there to Finn. Finn gets blown up right through the middle. Good job there by Park. Puck whirled around the far side board, settled down there from the right point, rattled back into the near corner. Now played around the right side, poked around now, and sent in there by Burke. Burke in on pursuit now along to the near corner. 9 minutes to go here in the opening frame. Tied up now, shot toward the net there by Steele, and it was sticked away there by Arose. Pushing and shoving along that near corner. Mudbugs trying to get a change on the fly. They will. Can they hold the zone? They cannot. Lugged back out around that far side and smacked in there by Emerson Good. Now in deep behind the Bugs net. Pushing and shoving. And held in there. Boak played back up top. It goes to Kristen. Kristen sails a shot wide of Aiken. Along to the near corner. Boak trying to hold the zone. And he's going to be able to do it. Boak now across. Kristen, a ripper. It gets blocked in front. And now play through the middle. Here come the Bugs. Puck now dumped in, but it got blocked as Burke was trying to get it in cleanly, and we got a break in the action. 8:08 to go here in the opening period. It's the Bugs nothing, the Jacks nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Play back underway as the Bugs have it along the right side. From left to right, they move. Haru will hammer it back into the Jack zone. 7:48 to go here in the opening period, still scoreless. Along that far corner. Now a shot toward the net, right backhander. Oh boy, Rose kept it out. That was out of midair. And that was Marino coming through the seam there. Played around the right side, off the stick, I believe, of Good, but it's going to go down for icing on Jack's hockey. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Smalls Sliders, Windrush Grill, and Walk-Ons. 3 new proud corporate partners of Mudbugs hockey. If you haven't been to Smalls, you need to go, and you got to get the Smoss. It's their new sauce, and it is quite delicious. I had a little Louisiana hot sauce of my own, and I call it Chet's Clawsome Smoss. Everything needs to be spicier with me. If it's not spicy, it's not tasty. That's an old dad saying there for me. Now along to the near corner, I'm probably going to get major heartburn down the road, but hey, what a way to go, right? Puck now lofted all the way down there by Park. In deep it goes into the Jack zone. Off the right side. Puck now chipped right back out to center. Taken there by Murray, and Murray mails it back in. And puck now thrashed there by Austin, and it gets ricocheted back to the right side. Taken there by Park. He'll power it toward the net just ahead of the blue line. Easily turned aside there by Arose. And we are down to 6:40 remaining in this speedy opening period. Along the near side, he yanked around that far side boards all the way back out to center. Now through the middle to the right side. Puck now nailed in behind the Bugs net. And now it is taken there off the stick of Goldie. And now play to the right side there to Gotinski. A lot of shuffled up lines this evening as the Mudbugs looking for an answer. Face-off will come just outside the near Odessa blue line. Ryan Burke to take the draw. Big hello to the Burks. Tune tonight from London, Ontario. And from what I'm hearing, there's always a big Burke contingency. And why not? Ryan Burke, Good-looking guy, good-looking hockey player. I'm glad to have him. As that puck is iced all the way down on Jack's hockey. Ryan Burke's also one of those guys who you can never figure out what kind of mood he's in. Sometimes he's quiet, sometimes he's talking to you. And sometimes you just got to kind of walk around that proverbial eggshell with him. When you get him going, it's a fun hockey combo. He had a smirk on his face last night. He was disappointed, of course, with the last night's defeat, but he was also had a smile because his point scoring streak came to an end. It's a good run, though, 9 games. Did a lot there. Him and Vitale had their point scoring streaks ended. Big hello to my lovely wife, Miss Sarah, tuned in tonight from the friendly confines of Clearbrook Drive. She elected not to come. She had a lot going on at the house. I don't blame her. And trust me, it's less stressful having her here sometimes. And I'm sure she feels the same way back at the home front. Along to the near corner. Park twisted into the near corner. Now along to the left side. Puck now winged across through the middle. Taken around. They tried to dish it in down low. That was Mansfield. And the puck now just whipped back into the Bug zone. Now poked at there by Park. It's taken there by Sushinsky. He'll slide it around that far side boards. Under 5 to go here in the opening period. And it is taken there now by Nickel. Nickel has it. Nickel will trickle it into the far corner. Play it around to the near side. Play it around that left side. Ladled back in to the Shreveport zone as it gets on net. Covered up there by Aiken. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Logan's Roadhouse, a new corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. If you never had their rolls, they will change your life forever. The Chet Yoder Die plan has taken massive blows when that basket of rolls is in front of you. Logan's Roadhouse, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Along to the right side. Puck now cross-iced around that far corner. Rush if they hurry. Thrown across. Too far. Around the short side. Fine good for a tip drill. Taken around now. Gotinsky has it. Far side. And he'll just fire it into the goal. Odessa zone, rather. 3:45 remaining here in the opening frame. This period very reminiscent of last night's opening period. Very quick. Penalty-free. Lots of changes on the fly. The way Coach Soupy likes it. On the far circle. Snap toward the net. That was a save made there by Aiken. He got a piece of it. That was a shot there from the far circle there by Hughes. Hughes now leads it up ahead there for Armio. And now it's taken away. Mudbugs trying to grab it. Hard check along the near half boards. And Zarski knocks it in, and now backhander gets blocked. Into the near corner, Vitale has it along the near corner. Trying to battle for it. Along that far corner now. Vitale's in there. Chipping away at it. Just tied up. Spun around there is Nickel. Now Vitale, low to high to the right point. Park across off the stick. Shot toward the net. Gets blocked. And it gets lobbed back out to center there by Kedlasick. Taken there by Arneson. He'll sling it around now to the near side boards, back out to center. Along the left side, that's Lavassier. Along to the far corner now. Played through the middle, and that one was dangerous as Lavassier was coming through the seam. Now behind the Bugs net, played up ahead there to Lavassier, now taken there by Steele. Steele, rather that was Murray. Murray works it into the zone, and Murray gets thrown down to the ice. Intercepted. Litchard's got it now. Litchard into the near corner. He's got it now in down low. Along the end boards, played around the far side. Lavassier played back to the left point, and it's played back out to center. And now Odessa with a burst of speed. Good job along the back check takedown as they are tied up now along that far side. That was Sushinsky. Now played to the near side. That's Danziger. He'll drive it back into the Odessa zone. 80 seconds remaining here in the opening period. Out to center, Goldie to Danziger. He misfired on the pass there to Zarski as the puck is fueled back into the Bug zone. Played around that right side. Taken there by Goldie. Intercepted there by Mansfield. And he'll twist it on net from center ice. Easily sticked aside there by Aiken. He'll keep play going. Under a minute to go here in the opening period. Spun around there is Miller. Played back there is Zarski. Off the far side boards. In front of the Mudbugs net now to the right side. Zarski will drop it through the middle there to Danziger off the stick of Miller as it goes in down low. Into the left of Arose. To the left side it goes now. Played through the middle. 2-on-2. Odessa could hurry. Now thrown back up top. Good stick there by Aiken. And now a steal. Now a steal. Thrown back to Steele. And he couldn't get a sweet part of the stick on that puck along the short side. Now back the other way. Here comes Odessa. Around that right side. Worked in deep. Now wristed off the stick of Steele. Played through the middle now along to the right side. Trying to find Burke's stick. It was too far. And that'll do it for a break in the action and the end of the period. Good, fast-flowing opening period. No score after one period of play. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into fapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in any time now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support, even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. We got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighborhood that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They kind of eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I wanted to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again, off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who's sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased TeamSolon.com in the works, but Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of it.
Bridget, before I let you guys go, I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
You know, we only get one chance at this thing called life, so why don't we make it count? Hi, I'm Janice Watt with Generational Financial Advisors, and we're here to assist you as a financial advisor and a CPA in making those important life decisions. Starting young, saving, and investing will reward you down the road, but it takes diligence to stay the course because life happens. Buying that first home, adding to your family, and then preparing for college, all of these require a plan. We offer services including investments, life insurance, retirement planning, and long-term disability, just to name a few. We can also assist you in your tax preparation or planning along with small business services. We are an independent brokerage company with access to hundreds of products. Call me at 318-219-4188 or log into gfapartners.com to set up a free consultation. Our offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103 in Shreveport. Come see us and go Bugs.
What's your guess? You got it again. Applause, please, as we welcome our second team to the game floor. Ladies, if you would step in that direction. Logan and Cody. Who's going to be clue giving? You are. Draw your song. Song charades. Let's. Ooh. You got this one? You ready? As soon as you think you know. You're pretty close. I don't know what that means. Walk the line. Yes! Johnny catches on walk the line. Not bad. Time for one more.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. A scoreless opening period. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services for personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. A couple of birthdays in the Mudbug family. Former Director of Social Media and Marketing, Miss Terry Johnson, celebrating a birthday this evening. And another happy birthday goes out to Scott Muskett's lovely wife, Miss Karen, celebrating a birthday this evening. She is at the game to my left. So, a very happy birthday to those two lovely ladies. Mudbugs skate from right to left. Shots were 8-6 in favor of Bugs hockey. Puck is dropped, battled, and won there by Goldie. It's rung off the far side, bowled all the way down for icing on Bugs hockey. Just saw the Morris family members, mom and dad in the building, mom and stepdad in the building, rather. And a little concerned over Drake Morris's injury, but hopefully it's nothing serious. We'll get more in our media luncheon on Tuesday on how that looks for the Mudbugs point leader. Oh, what a hard check. Oh, no, Sushinsky's going to the box. That was an earth-shattering hit from Sushinsky on Jackson Hay. And I believe it's going to be a boarding call. Boy, that one was a Richter scale blow. First power play of the night will go to Odessa. And I believe Hay is going to have to get some attention from the Jacks bench. It's just a 2-minute on Sushinsky. The Jacks were 1 for 3 on the man advantage last night. Mudbugs' third best PK, 86.8%. They're tied for second with Oklahoma. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice for the first time this evening as the puck is shuffled all the way down. Checking from behind is the call on Sushinsky officially. Puck wristed into the near corner behind Aiken. Now Austin tries to close up that gap, and he'll just pin it up along the boards. 30 seconds gone by on Sushinsky's checking from behind call. Played around now, far side. Played back now to Good. Good's got it at the right point. He'll walk the line. Thrown toward the net. It was fought off there by Aiken, and the puck is flipped all the way down. Good job there by Austin. Wholesale line change for Coach Soupy. This is his baby. He has been handling this penalty kill for years, and it has been a successful one for years. Along the right side, that's Kelly. He'll wrist it in. Played around now to the far side. It is taken there from the right side there by Zarski. Played up ahead there to Gotinsky. Gotinsky works it in, and he punches a pass toward the net. It gets blocked. And now taken there by Gotinsky along the left side. Works it in. Gotinsky pokes it toward the net. Good poke check there by Arose to get it out of trouble. Puck slung back in to the Jack zone, down to 20 seconds remaining on the first power play of the night. Mansfield will take a U-turn through the neutral zone. They'll go now through the seam, far side. It goes to good. I check that. That's Boak. Boak's got it, and he'll gun it in to the Mudbug zone. Taken there by Burke, and Burke able to flip it up ahead. Sushinsky came out of the box, almost had a chance there. Now Haru a drive. It gets blocked in front. Now a tie-up along the end boards behind the Jacks net. Almost 3 minutes gone by here in the Nevada and Associates LLC second. Still scoreless from the George. Off the stick of Finn. In deep it goes now into the near corner. Now tied up along that left side, Lavassier. He'll work it into the zone, drop it off to his buddy Litcher, but it's taken away. There by Finn. Loses his footing, but he is able just to kick it in to the Mudbug zone. Park, who had the goal last night for the Bugs, works it around that far side corner. And now far half wall taken there by Austin. He'll chip it off the stick of Litchard. Litchard now along the left side. He'll just dump it in. Slowed down there by Arose, who's just a big man in net along the right side. That's Marshall. He'll shake it into the far corner. Along to that near corner, Mudbugs trying to be the first to touch it. Now they'll tip it around that far side. Marino in pursuit. Far half wall. Zarski can't get it, so now it gets shoveled into the near corner. Now barreled up ahead. Vitale drops it off to the middle of Marino, and Marino gets spun around, but he's able to body it into the Jack zone. Far side now through the middle. Oh, what a hard check there as Sushinsky tried to blow that one up as he got a body on Marshall. Now along to the right side, the Edmonton, Alberta native. Up around to that far side, he works it in. Now thrown through the slot. Oh, and Vitale couldn't get the sweep part of his stick on it. So now along to that right side, Dunn works it in. Haru off the near side boards, off the stick of Musket. And Musket, I think, avoided a hit and planted a hit on Dunn. As the puck now just cue-balled back into the Bug zone. Burke to the near side to his buddy Musket. Off the stick of Steele as Steele got hauled down. Kind of got tied up there by Kristen. And now charging the puck there was Steele. And Kristen spins it around to the right side there to Bajer. Bajer wheels it in to the Mudbug zone behind Aiken's net. Danziger will throw it around to the far side, and Steele now will just loft it all the way down. Needed a wholesale line change, and they'll get one here. The long change for both teams along to the right side. That's Mitchell. He'll guide it back in to the Shreveport zone. Far side, Gotinski battling for it. Now Fleet will work it around to the near side. Board shot there by Hay, blocked in front there by Liam Fleet, and it gets ricocheted back on net, and Aiken makes the stop. A big hello to the Fleet family from the Mile High. Glad to have them with us from Denver, Colorado. Face off to the left of Aiken. Face off tied up. And looks like a draw, but it's one out there. Now Lavassier will work it around the left side. Lavassier, he'll fork it on over to the near corner there for Litchard. Litchard now thrown back up top, intercepted. It's taken back the other way now. Here comes Finn. Odessa's got some numbers, and that was blown up there by Lavassier. And now Sushinsky gains the zone from the right side. Coming around the corner. He gets taken down. It might have been a good hip check there by Hay to slow him down. It goes all the way down. Aiken will softly caress it on over to Haru. Haru banks it off the near side boards back out to center. Good pace to this one. Almost 7 minutes gone by here in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Goldie through the middle. Over to Miller. Miller now spins it around. Shot toward the net. And a blocker save made there by Arose. Along to the near side, that's Arneson. All on that right side. 2-on-2. Mudbugs got to hurry. Shot toward the net. That one almost handcuffed Aiken as Josh Austin threw it toward the net. Austin has a shot. Backhander. He gets hauled down. He was looking for a call as the puck went wide of Aiken. That Jack's bench was looking for a call as well. Mudbugs might have got away with one there. Goldie spills it back in. We got a whistle. And it looks like we got a penalty coming up. And for the first time tonight, the Mudbugs will be on the man advantage. Scott power line power play will go into effect for the first time this evening. They were 0 for 1 last night. They only had one chance. 16.9%, 19th best in the league are the Bugs. Odessa's PK, not bad. They're 19th best at 80%. Face-off battle tied up. One there by the Bugs. They have it down low. Musket's got it now, far corner. Played back up top to Sushinsky. Sushinsky, far corner there to Musket. Played back now, right point there to Steele. Back to rips one toward the net. Save made there by Arose. Nickel was looking for a rebound, but Arose had it swallowed up. Face-off one there by the Bugs. High slot now is Burke. On over to Sushinsky. He'll glide it on over to Steele. Back to Sushinsky. On over across. Burke back to Sushinsky. Left point. He's got it. He'll dip around the line. Now he'll walk it. Into the near corner. It goes to Burke. Played back. Steele a ripper! And he got the glass. Played back up top to Sushinsky. Sushinsky over to Steele. Steele at the right point. He works it. Thrown across. Burke back to Sushinsky. Slices one toward the net. It gets blocked. Mudbugs got to watch out as Odessa was trying to get it the other way. Back up top to Sushinsky. He'll work it around the line. To the right point there to Steele. Played back to Sushinsky. Wires one toward the net. Blocked. And now Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. That's Burke. Played back to Sushinsky. They'll guide it on over to Steele. Steele now will just do a pivot and will put it back to the point. Mudbugs trying to get a personnel change on the fly. Over to Burke. Played back up top to Haru. Haru now across there to Gotinski. Didn't have it cleanly, so he'll grab it. Reset. Back up top to the left point there to Burke. Played back up top to Haru. Across there to Gotinski. Oh, that shot was blocked right off a stick in front. And now trying to hold the zone there is Miller. Played back up top. Mudbugs have great zone time. Haru hammers one toward the net. Stick save made there by Arose. 20 seconds. Mudbugs can't hold the zone. Oh, boy. All that zone time, the Mudbugs come up empty. Here comes Nicky Miller. Back up top now to Burke. Burke, a play attempt for the Bugs. A lot of zone time, but not much to do. Not much to cash in there. As we are still scoreless with 10:25 to go here in the second. And now a Litcher to drive.